My name is Dylan CineMasai Green, and welcome to the Real Notes podcast. I speak with rappers, producers, journalists, and other hip-hop adjacent figures about their relationship with movies, and, if at all, film inspires their craft. My guest this week is Portland, Oregon rapper and co-host of the Good Talk podcast, Milc. We spoke about highest to lowest, one battle after another, the Fish That Saved Pittsburgh, the filmography of Will Smith, embracing rap and basketball from a young age, working as a rapper and podcaster in New York and Portland, and the creative processes behind 3 of his projects: The Fish That Saved Portland, produced by Televangel, Affordable Luxuries, produced by Chuck Strangers under the name Bad Tofu, and Run for the Arts, produced by Spinitch. Come fuck with us. How was the show?
Show was dope. It was with this woman named Win, who's a rapper.
Oh, I know Win. Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing her thing. Her audience is a little funny, but
Yeah.
nah, it was a packed out room. I mean, shit, it was fun. It was cool. It was good. I was happy to be home.
That's dope. Yeah, no, because I know she's been doing her thing out there forever. And I saw her, she played SOBs, I want to say like a year or two ago. I can't remember exactly how long ago it was, but yeah, we've been connected. She's good people. I
Dope,
like
dope.
her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the homie.
Yeah. And yeah, of course, like y'all have the song on Run for the Arts, Mr. and
Yeah,
Mrs. Smith. Like it makes perfect sense, you know?
yeah. We got to rock that. That was fun. Trying to do some more shows out in New York, though. Honestly.
I'm so, because like, when was the last time you played New York? I mean, I've never seen you play New York, but
Uh, Man, like, let me think. I did have like when I first got signed, like a year ago, maybe it was.
mhm.
Uh, they had me do like one of those weird ass little industry shows
Yeah.
it's like a lot of people in there, but like nobody gives a fuck. Like it's like like I played at Pianos. That's what the place is called.
Oh, I know pianos. Yeah, that's a very very famous like ground floor
Yeah,
type of spot. Yeah.
yeah. It was it was kind of a weird little event, but I had a good time. I got drunk. I had fun, but it was like I never, being from Portland, you don't really get like much like industry showcase type of like shows. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, no, it was fun. I also like I think I hopped on like I haven't like officially been on a bill other than that, but I've like been on stage a lot, like hopped on stage with people during their sets and shit like that. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, damn, I haven't really. But I'm about to do. I think I just connected with Duds Cat for his
Oh
one.
yeah, that's the boy. Yeah,
Yeah,
nah. Wait, so are you telling me that you're about to do another rap show at some point? Is that what you're
yeah,
about to
yeah.
tell me?
I think in November. I think we talked about it or something.
Beautiful. Oh, because I know they just did one yesterday and I'm sick I couldn't be there
Ah,
for it.
fuck. Like, it was just
Yeah.
yesterday. Yeah.
It was Lungs and Feek and Reese Langston and Monty Nichelle and a bunch of people.
Oh
It
fuck, that
was
was a dope show. Damn.
yeah, because I was at the last one they did before that. Who played it? Why am I blanking right now? It was oh, I can't remember who it was. It was hella people, but it's always a vibe.
Yeah,
They've been drawing really good crowds for that,
that's in
and
Brooklyn, right?
yeah. It's a, you know where Secret Pour is? It's a bar out there.
Nah, what neighborhood is that? Is that in
Oh,
Bushwick?
I want to say it's Bushwick. It's on Broadway.
Okay, okay.
If that means anything to you.
Yeah, yeah. I think I've actually been there before. But
Yeah,
anyway,
no,
yeah, I'm psyched. I'm psyched to try to do more like, you know, like not open mics, but like monthlies and shit like that in New York. And
yeah,
try to. That's kind of where my shit's at more than like doing. I don't know. I feel like I occupy like 2 worlds right now because I'm signed to this label, but then like I'm just definitely just like an underground rapping ass rapper. So it's like I feel like I've infiltrated the industry in a way, but like really I'm just like a fucking rapidy ass underground dusty ass rapper in my heart. So it's funny,
yeah,
but it's what it is.
yeah. No, y'all move however you want to move, and that's part of what makes it. That's part of what makes it all so beautiful. You know, just
Yeah,
being able
yeah.
to being able to put out like 6 projects in a year if you want, or
Yeah.
drop just like, nothing better.
Yeah.
Nothing better.
Facts.
Damn. Well, what's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to Real Notes. I love a fucking cold open, and that was a good fucking cold open.
Hell
My name's Dylan Green, CineMasai. I got a lot of names, do a lot of shit, outside, inside, all tides. It's Friday, end of the week, real busy, crazy sprint of a week that I'm not gonna get into, but I'm so happy. I'm so fucking thrilled to be here chopping it up with somebody who, I mean, like I'm sleep. I'm kind of late. I didn't really start tapping in for real until probably earlier this year. But you've been out here for a minute, a good little while. The 2020s have been good to my man who's on the other side of this line. He's from Portland, as I'm sure y'all could tell from what we were talking about before. He's a rapper. He's a co-host of Good Talk podcast. He's a man in Bruges off 10 brews with a Nintendo Switch and an eye crooked as the bad fucking lieutenant. The rap game Bobby Hill. Fucking Milk. We got Milk. Milk is here.
Oh, that was incredible. Thank you for that.
Come on, man. Yeah, nah, no doubt. I'm like not always able to pull that shit off, so I'm happy I got it right. I'm happy I got it right that time.
I
So
forgot about that bar. I was thinking like, damn, I do reference movies like a shit ton without even really like. It's not like a thing I consciously do when I'm writing. You know what I mean? I'm not like, oh
yeah,
shit, but it's just like, yeah, yeah, big movie head. So this is the right podcast for me.
yeah, man. Like this is one I've been wanting to make happen for a minute. Run for the Arts is out now. You and Spinitch's project, it's great. The vinyl sold out. Congratulations.
Thank
So sorry
you.
y'all can't. If you slept, you slept. Too bad. But go listen to Run for the Arts. It's fucking awesome. I wrote about it for Hearing Things, and now we get to do this. You
Hell
know. So let me ask you the first question I ask everybody who comes on here, which is what was the last movie or TV show you watched that you had a strong opinion about?
Man, I feel like I have a strong opinion about everything, but hold on, let me think. I guess Bad Rabbit, Black Rabbit.
Oh shit! Tell
The,
tell me about it. Tell me about it.
it's with who the fuck is it with? Uh, Jason Bateman and Jude Law, and
Right.
me and my homegirl kind of binged it, and like it was. I feel like it tried to like it was okay, but like it tried to have hella like early 2000s like New York sauce, but it just wasn't connect. It like wasn't connect. You know, they were like playing like Interpol and shit like that. Like and like but like I don't know, but it was good. I mean, the acting was really good. It's just like it's a mini series too, so it's just like one season. It's pretty. I mean, it's dope that we can just watch these little mini series now. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
because like fools can't do the movies they want all the time. I feel like, but like we get these little 8 episode things with like these crazy actors. Uh, but yeah, that shit. I've been thinking about it since we've done watching it. But I don't know if like I would recommend it. But I certainly had a good time watching it. So I don't know what that means.
Wow.
But it's like some crime shit. It's about like a restaurant, which for some reason now is like a whole genre. You make a movie about or a TV show about a restaurant, people seem to be into that. So
Yeah.
uh,
People love the cooking culture, bro. I don't know what
yeah,
it is.
it's definitely on some like fake Bourdain shit. Like watching that. Also, like the fucking burger. The restaurant has like that classic New York. What's the New York burger with the onion on the bottom and the big patty? You know what I'm
I
talking
don't.
about?
Smash Burger?
No, not a
I
smash burger. It's like a thick patty. There's like an onion on the bottom of it. I don't fucking know. I'm not like a super foodie, but like
I
anyway,
don't know, man.
there's just a lot of weird New York shit in it. That's another funny thing. Like being in New York the past year, a lot back and forth. Watching New York shit is a totally different vibe now.
Oh yeah, I bet.
It kind of blows my mind. Also, just like New York was like just this like that shit could have been like Pluto or some shit. You know what I mean? Like coming where I come
Yeah.
from, like Portland is just I tell people Portland is less than half of Brooklyn. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Portland's like a small town. You know what I mean? For real, for real. Like, but yeah, like watching New York shit. I watched another thing I had a strong opinion on, and I watched it twice. Was the Spike Lee joint,
Highest to lowest.
highest to lowest, which like I fucking fake weight hella liked, but people were trying to talk me out of liking it. Like, like I watched it with Shipes, who also is like a record executive kind of dude. So it's kind of funny watching that shit with him.
Oh wow, yeah, no, like that's a person to watch a movie like that with, because
Yeah,
that's all the movie's about. Yeah,
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 exactly. Yeah,
yeah.
but like I don't know. I hella connected to that movie. I hella fucked with it. I just Spike Lee's probably my favorite director, or like up there, like 25th Hour, and like there's just certain movies of his that are just like I go back to like so much, and like
Yeah.
uh the only thing I thought was weird was some of like the aesthetic set choices, like with homie had a Kamala Harris poster in his room.
Yeah, he was wearing the jersey, the
I
fucking
was like,
Telfar
what
basketball
what
jersey. Yeah.
17-year-old person has a Kamala Harris poster
Right,
in their room? I mean, no, I mean,
right.
I'm not trying to say that. Look, shout out to
I
Kamala
know,
Harris.
I know what you mean. I get it. I get it. I get
like,
it.
like, yeah, I don't know, but otherwise, no, I hella. Did you like it?
So, okay, I wish I liked it more. I've talked
Yeah.
about it with a couple people on here.
Oh,
To
really? Oh,
me, but it's all good. I'm like always willing to dig more into it. So like for me, I'm putting it closer to the back of Spike's filmography, like around. It's not as bad as Chirac, but it's maybe like two or three rungs removed from Chirac for me
word.
personally. I thought Denzel was great in it. I thought the cast was awesome. I just
Yeah,
like,
Jeffrey Wright. That's another thing. I could just watch Denzel and Jeffrey Wright as a duo do any fucking thing.
oh, easy,
Like,
easy,
do
easy, easy.
laundry, do what the fuck ever. I could watch them do like, yeah. I love that scene
Yeah,
when they're in the car about to pull up on Young Felon. There is a lot of cringe hip hop shit in that movie.
yeah.
Like I don't know if
That's really
Spike
what did
Lee
it for me.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. You can
Yeah.
tell like Spike Lee has a real like love hate relationship with hip hop.
Yeah, especially like more modern stuff, because like you go back and watch, obviously like Do the Right Thing is the most obvious example, with like Raheem having the boombox and Fight the Power. Like that movie was written for or that song was written for that movie. So
Yeah,
like you could tell Spike really cared about it. I mean, he cares now. It's just like you can just tell that he has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Because like the whole character of Young Felon just made me laugh, because like
yeah. It's
he
really
like they put him forward as a drill rapper, but he's just ASAP Rocky. Like all the music he
yeah.
makes is just like ASAP Mob shit,
That was
circa
a
like
real
2018.
D plus ASAP Rocky song they were pumping out there at us too. That was not one of my favorite. Also, the freestyle little battle was extremely cringy to me.
That was so crazy.
It-
And what what was the song, Denzel? It was Nas's "Represent" or something, right? That he
yeah,
was
yeah. When he
reciting the whole.
quoted, yeah. The accelerator or whatever the fuck. Yeah, yeah. No, it was that
Yeah.
was. I don't ever need to see Denzel rap. I don't think.
Yeah, me either. But like, so like, I didn't love the movie, but to me, like, it took me a while to really lock in on why I didn't like it. But it's because like everything Spike makes is so urgent. He always has like a thing and a point he's trying to make. And when he was younger, he had his finger on the pulse in a way that he just doesn't now. I feel like everything from maybe 25th hour on is just like, okay, he's completely lost, like not completely lost touch with reality, but you could tell that he's just not like into modern culture and
He's like
doesn't get it
tapped
the
in.
way that he got like everything else. So it's like it made the movie like real silly to me, but like I enjoyed watch. It was entertaining. I didn't not like to watch it, but I just I just don't think the sensibility just hit the way it needed to. Because like once again, it's not Chirac. Like Chirac is like that's the
That was
basement.
a crazy idea in general.
That's
That
the
was
basement. Like
that
yeah, man.
the
Like
premise to like yeah, it was a bad idea.
but like but I don't know. Like it was entertaining, and I wanna like my dad's a huge Spike Lee fan, so I've been like waiting for him to watch it so he could be like, I got thoughts on it. So like
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it at least one more time just so I can get
yeah,
his perspective. But it's just
yeah,
interesting. But anyway, like a really like interesting, strong opinion type of movie. There's no it's very much love it or hate it,
yeah.
or kind of like in the I guess I'm kind of in the middle, but
I just love that shot of the balcony looking at Manhattan.
yeah.
I just love the way Spike shoots New York. It's just like incredible to me.
You could tell he loves it, you
Yeah,
know?
like the care and attention like that he has for New York and shooting New York is just like crazy to me. It's like
Yeah.
yeah, I'm always like, I'm very like love where I'm from too. So it's like, as complicated as it gets with where you're from, you know what I mean? But like you just can tell like Spike sees certain New York movies and probably just like cringe, like, you know what I mean? Like can't
Yeah,
stand the way
totally.
people shoot New York or like the vibe of it. But yeah, no, I hear you. It definitely has its flaws. I just realized like most Spike Lee. I mean, there's some Spike Lee movies that definitely misses. Like, yeah, you're saying Chirac. The Five Bloods. I think. Or what was it called?
The army movie, The Five
Yeah.
Bloods?
What was that called?
I think it was called The Five Bloods, yeah.
Yeah, I like that movie a lot. But
Me too.
uh, he's definitely had some misses in his past, 15, 20 years. You're definitely right. It's
Yeah.
not
But
as.
I mean,
I agree with you completely. Is like I think he would almost do better like doing period pieces now. Like go back to like some Crooklyn shit again or something like that. Like
right.
like like how Tarantino probably is tapped in, but now he's doing some whole next shit. Even I know they no, I know they hate each other, but like if like how like if Spike did like Spike's favorite era of New York and did a period piece on it, I think that would be extremely fire. Like how Tarantino did Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
For sure, yeah. No, I definitely agree with that. Cause like I don't remember how recently I checked it again, but I just rewatched Mo Better Blues for the first time in some years, and like the way he shoots everything, like the one scene the two scenes I always remember, the first close up of the brownstone that he grew up in, right when he's like, right when Bleak's a kid, and it's like, oh,
Yeah,
I want to go play with my friends, and his mom's like, nah, go play the fucking horn. He's like, I
yeah,
don't want to do that, but we're just like having that parallel when he and Spike's sister get married, and like his son's doing. I don't know. I love that like kind of craning in shot on it's just so affectionate, and it's like I live in Jersey, but I'm in New York all the time, so like it's like I know that exact area and aura, and just like
yeah,
it just hits. It's just immediate. Like this person knows the area in
yeah,
a way. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No, man, Mo Better Blues is incredible. Yeah, he really
Yeah.
didn't miss for like 15 years, and then
Yeah.
it kind of went left.
Yeah. Nah, to me, I mean, like once again, like I feel like I could talk about Spike all day, but
Yeah,
he's someone who like he went like a whole decade making trash, in,
yeah, yeah.
in my opinion. And
I
but
remember he
but
did
like
one movie called like Red Hook or something.
oh yeah, Red Hook Summer,
Yeah, that was I
terrible.
know that was really weird. I remember thinking like, what is going on? Has he just like lost like I don't know. That was bad.
It was rough, but like he's so fascinating because like you said, he has like there's like seven or like his like first seven, eight, nine movies are like at the very least like great. Like
Yeah.
at least four of them are classics,
I mean,
So
like some of my like friends that aren't like huge movie heads, like Inside Man's like their favorite movie. You
Inside
know,
Man
like
is dope too.
yeah,
Like
yeah. So like yeah, he definitely has just like a ton of bangers. But yeah, it's true. He really has made some bad ones.
yeah, but like it's I don't know. He's like I got Do the Right Thing on my shelf over there. It's like that's
Yeah,
such like an all timer. Like I gotta look at you sideways if you don't like that movie type of. It's just
yeah.
one of those.
I wish I
Everyone
was
loves
alive
it.
when it came out.
Me too, bro.
Yeah, I
I was
wish I
like,
could have saw that in theaters when it came out because like It just seems like it just fucked people up. Like,
Yeah, man. Yeah, nah,
why
people were
did you
afraid they're
seem to
about
have a
to.
rough time with that movie?
Yeah, nah, people were saying that they were afraid there was gonna be like riots in the theaters and shit. Like it was really like that caught like it grabbed hold of like the world in a way that movies don't really do anymore. Like, and same thing with something like Boys in the Hood. Like you always hear stories about how like
Yeah,
people in LA were terrified of I've talked to a bunch of people like from that area around that time, and it was like that was like people really thought that violence was gonna happen because of that movie and Menace to Society, like like all that
yeah.
stuff. It's just super dope, super interesting. Not
There's
that,
no
yeah.
like how you're talking about like urgency with Spike Lee and everything. I don't really like feel that with movies, new movies anymore. It seems like is it because we move too fast or something? Is it like what movie is like have people said like it's dangerous to go see? You know what I mean? Like I haven't.
That's a great question. I like because like to me, there's like enough movies that are still like I think you kind of nailed it with like things do move too fast, but it's also a bunch of people making movies that are like big and kind of zeitgeist grabby that don't not all of them have something they want to say and are like scared to do anything about because I mean like the one I was gonna mention for the thing I just saw that I had a strong opinion about. I don't know if you saw it yet, but one I saw One Battle After Another last week.
I
The
fucking
Paul Thomas.
I need to
It's
see it. I haven't seen it.
okay, so I won't. Okay, so I won't go too crazy about it, but like the interesting thing about the movie is that obviously there's all these like revolutionary signifiers in it. Like people are, I mean, like people are rescuing undocumented immigrants from the border, and like there's Nazis, and like everyone's kind of fighting. But the movie's not about that stuff. It just happens in the movie, and the rest of the movie is about like identity and shame and racism and a bunch of other and like you could tell Paul Thomas Anderson's trying to like wrap his white head around a lot of this stuff, and like it's interesting the way he does it, and and like I got a lot of thoughts about it that once again you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it, I'll save it for another time.
I've heard a bunch of people talk like randomly. You know the old like hip hop journalist dude Torre.
Oh, I do know Torre. Yeah.
And randomly he's been in my goddamn fucking TikTok and Reels, like popping up doing like giving his takes on whatever. And
Hmm.
he said that yeah he kind of had a lot to say about the racial aspect of that movie and like he was trying to figure out what Paul Thomas Anderson was really saying with like the characters and Leonardo DiCaprio's character being like kind of like a fumbling kind of idiot or something. Not an idiot, but like,
Yeah.
and then like these strong people of color like fighting around him that are like I don't, but yeah, I really need to see it. I should probably see it today, honestly.
It's yeah, like if you
Watch
get
it
the
in the theater.
yeah, if you get the chance, like go run it. It's cool. I want to see it one more time before it leaves if I get the chance, but I don't know. I'm also like a big I'm like a Paul Thomas Anderson freak. I love all his movies. I just rewatched The Master a couple days ago, one of my favorite movies ever. Shit's
A
fucking
great
crazy.
movie.
But you know, like
I really
it's
like Inherent Vice.
see, I think I might have told this story once, but I'm gonna tell it again because it's a funny one. I saw Inherent Vice. I made it through the first 20 minutes and fell asleep because I had worked a long day and I was super tired. And I woke up with 20 minutes left in the movie. And having read the book, I know what happens.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like in my head, I'm like, I got the exact experience I would have gotten watching the movie all the way through by just watching the first 20 minutes and the last 20, and I just never got the chance to peep game again, you know. So
Yeah. I've seen it like it took me like 4 times. Like what a guy to try to make a adapt a movie like
yeah,
like Thomas Pynchon like trying to make a movie out of that guy's books is like the most insane. That is not the guy I would choose, but
right.
because it's just the writing. Well, for me, it's so difficult. I'm very stupid, like, but like, can I get a Gatorade? Uh, thank you. What were we saying? Yeah, Inherent. I mean, I like all. I mean, fucking PTA is incredible. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. Nah, he's like legit one of the greatest we got. Like, and he's been that for a long time. So,
But I see
um,
movie Twitter hating on licorice pizza a lot these days.
I'm that dude. I hate licorice pizza.
I
That's
don't
that
really
that's
get the I don't get what he's getting at. It's like very meandering to me, that movie.
Yeah, and I appreciate it because he really is just trying to do this. Like, it's like his version of a coming of age movie, and I just don't think it worked.
Yeah.
It just did it. It really didn't hit the notes it needed to hit. And like you said, like it was just kind of meander. And like because like you could make that argument about all his movies that they're all meandering, but like there's it's weird to say that like they're meandering with intent, but they're all kind of like meandering with intent. Like There Will Be Bloods like that, The Masters like that, Magnolia is like like it all just
Is your favorite The Master?
uh my favorite's either The Master, Boogie Nights, or There Will Be Blood if I had to pick three.
Yeah.
You know,
Those are the three probably, yeah. Man, I
it's
gotta
it's it's
I
it's
gotta
it's
go
tough.
watch Boogie Nights. I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I was thinking about it a couple. Like when I get the chance, I'm gonna like find. I'm gonna like go back and watch. Maybe not all of them in one sitting, or not one sitting.
Yeah,
Obviously, he
yeah,
makes like
yeah.
fucking 3 hour movies. But anyway, yeah, go watch One Battle After Another. I would be really curious in your thoughts because I thought it was dope.
Word.
Um, what was the other thing I was? Oh yeah, before we move on to other questions. Um, the last thing I just watched that I haven't finished yet, and I'm mad about it because I didn't have time to finish it. I watched The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh specifically to talk to you today.
No, this
Like
wasn't First of all,
like
did you just get it off? Where did you watch it on?
it's on YouTube. It's on
Oh,
YouTube for
sick.
free, like through
Okay.
YouTube Movies and shit. I was just looking for it, and I was like, you know what? Like I know you put out The Fish That Saved Portland. Let me check out. I've never seen it before,
Yeah,
so I was
this
like, let me
wasn't
watch this.
my pops had it on VHS, or maybe not my pop. Somebody's dad had it on VHS, and I'm obsessed with basketball. It's my
Yeah.
first love, probably. So I just watched any basketball movie I could get my hands on, and that was just the most random movie to me was Dr. J and
Yeah.
the Fish That Saved Pittsburgh.
You know what's crazy though? Like I actually kind of love it. Like I haven't like I said, I'm like an hour and 10 minutes in. I didn't get to finish it, but like it's pretty great.
Yeah,
Like because like I'm a sucker for disco. I'm a sucker for the '70s. I love basketball. I'm a fucking Pisces, bro. So
uh,
like this is all like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and yeah, just like seeing Julius Irving and Meadowlark Lemon and all these people
yeah,
like it's I don't know. It's like it's fun, it's wholesome, it's cute, it's funny, it's like decently acted for considering that like considering that like 40% of the cast is professional athletes. Like it's
yeah.
a good movie. I'm
Is it
fucking with it.
77 or 78 or 79?
Let me check. I think I still got the page
It
open.
really lets you know like how much swag Dr. J really had on, but like that fool is like the swag that motherfucker ever.
Yeah, no, this was 79. This is 1979.
79. Right,
But
yeah.
and like the cool part is like a lot of movies don't know how to shoot basketball, and this one's not the best I've ever seen, but it's still like just watching Meadowlark Lemon and Julius Irving fucking run up and down the court
Yeah, I
in
know.
like
It's
like
crazy.
blue and pink jerseys. Like it's just fun. Like
Yeah,
what a fun time. Like because like the whole because like they're basically just the Harlem Globetrotters. They
yeah,
just align their signs and just start styling on it's
exactly. Yeah,
cute. Like I don't know what it's
yeah.
like I love how
It's fun.
simple and pure it's pure and
Yeah.
wholesome, like pure and wholesome movie.
That's
Like
why I love fucking Kyrie Irving's little dumbass Nike commercial that they made to a movie. Uncle Drew. You know,
right, I forgot about Uncle Drew.
but
That's
it's just
funny.
like they shoot the basketball in it decently, and watching Kyrie dribbling a ball is like watching like a ballet or some shit. You know,
Honestly, yeah,
it's like it's super for me. Like as a basketball, it is crazy how bad they have shot basketball in movies that are about basketball.
yeah, man.
Like it's like he got not to keep bringing up Spike, but he got game. I think is probably one of the best basketball scenes ever. The opening scene when they go to the park.
Oh yeah.
Like that was like a beautifully shot. But yeah, there's so many. I remember watching Coach Carter, thinking like, "What the fuck? Like what?"
Yo,
Like,
yeah,
why is
you mean
shooting at, like? There's just so many like basketball parts in it that I'm so confused about.
and that movie's crazy because it really is just Lean on Me but with basketball, which
Yeah,
like Lean on Me always pisses me off when I think about it. So Coach Carter never really got the fair shake because
why
fuck
is Lean
fuck
on
Lean
Me
on
always
Me.
on TV? Lean on Me
I
was
don't
constantly on TV.
I don't know, bro. I wish I could tell you, but it was always on TV, and like I'm sure somewhere to this day it's still on TV somewhere.
Yeah,
You
that's how
know?
you know Morgan Freeman's like 300 years old because like that shit. He was old in that movie.
Right? Yeah. No, he had to have been in his like late 30s, early 40s. Like
Yeah,
he's yeah
like yeah.
he's
Lean
yeah
on Me. Wait, yeah, weird movie.
truly. But oh man, now you got me thinking about basketball movies. I know I got other shit to ask. You ever seen Crossover before from
Yes, of
2000?
course.
Okay,
There's
yeah,
probably not a basketball movie that I haven't seen. Like
good.
honestly,
Okay, man.
yeah,
Like
heavily seen crossover with yeah, yeah. R- Remind me who was in it?
Anthony Mackie
Anthony Mackie. Yeah, yeah. The
and
street
and
ball.
um
Yeah. Okay,
and
yeah,
who
yeah.
else? It's Anthony Mackie. Hot sauce from And
Hot
One's in
Sauce
it.
is his rival, right? Like,
Yeah, right. Like shout out to And One. Shout out to Hot
yeah,
Sauce.
of course. Yeah.
And who else? It's what's son's name? Omar Epps is in it. Or no, I lied. It's Wayne Brady. Wayne
Wait,
Brady's the guy
Brady.
who owns the team. And so anybody who hasn't seen Crossover, it's about these two dudes who play on the street ball team. One of them is Anthony Mackie. I don't remember the other one's name, but like
Yeah,
they're
I
you know
see
like
his
they're kind
face right
of
now, but he was like one of those dudes that was in like bad Foot Locker commercials or some shit. Like,
yeah. But he was also a ball. Right. Okay. I wish I could remember his. Actually, wait. I got the shit open. I can just look it up right now. Um,
Crossovers.
Anthony
That's like
Mackie.
one
What?
of those BET movies that play on like a Friday night back in the day.
Right. This was Wesley Jonathan because the reason I remember this is because he also plays Sweetness in Roll Bounce, and Roll Bounce is one of my favorite
Ooh,
movies. Like,
roll bounce. Damn, roll bounce does go hard. And
yeah, nah.
the Wheeler song, roll bounce, equally as hard.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, I remember the first time like, I mean, like, I grew up like my dad's a roller skater, so like, it's like I couldn't be more primed for a movie like Roll Bounce. You know, like it just it hit me exactly when it needed to hit me, and I still think about it sometimes. Good movie, love a roller rink movie. That and ATL, two best
ATL.
ones, two best ones we
ATL
got.
is
You
such a
know,
classic, bro. I love ATL.
yeah, nah, same. Like it's I don't know. It's just one of those like if you know you know you can't really put into words what about it is good. It's just good. It just rips. I don't know. Um, but let me ask you now. I want to dig a little bit more into your viewing history. What's the first movie experience you can remember having? Milk? It could be in the theater. It could be at your cousin's house. Just like the first thing that comes to mind.
Uh, Probably seeing Independence Day on Independence Day.
Wow.
So I had to been pretty young. I was like 4 or 5, maybe. I can't remember. But we lived. You could see a movie theater from my house.
Oh wow.
And my oldest brother, shout out Nene. He's a huge. Like I'm a movie guy, but like I don't like he watches like art house shit foreign like I'm not like I'm pretty much just like a popcorn American ass movie head really.
Hey man.
Like but like I'll watch anything, but like I just like anyway. Um but so he would go to the theater like 2 or 3 times a week and just watch whatever. And randomly, I just remember being so hyped for Independence Day that we were gonna go see it, and that motherfucker delivered. That shit delivered. Also, like, I want the kids to know Will Smith used to legit be the coolest person on earth.
On
Like,
Earth, like easy.
what shit? Like, Fool's got it fucked up now. Like, Will used to be like the
Yeah,
most
man.
on screen, off, like he used to be a cool ass motherfucker. And it's just like, but anyway, yeah, independent. Like it was also like the first, like I like had a concept of like a blockbuster. I
Right.
remember that word being used, like talking about that movie, like and like I'm like, oh shit, like a big summer movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Cause I mean, like the one scene everybody remembers is the White House getting fucking
yeah,
exploded by the goddamn UFO, and of course
yeah.
like Will in the fighter jet, and like yeah, like and yeah, like to get to that point, like there was like like that was the movie that like Will Smith had just done Fresh Prince. I think Fresh Prince had been done for maybe like a year or two or however long at that point. And then
Yeah.
that happened. And like people didn't think that he'd be able to move that movie. And he was a big part of the reason that movie went as big as it did.
Oh,
And
definitely.
like and then he went off and did I'm gonna expose myself here. I love Wild Wild West. I know people hate that fucking
I
movie.
fucking love
I
Wild Wild West. It's a fucking
thank you,
fun
bro.
movie.
Thank you, man. I love Wild Wild West.
You hate on
I
Wild Wild West out there? Let me
all
find
all the
out.
all the fucking times like and like I because like you think about it like it's not a good movie, like it really isn't, but
My fault. Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to shout out the Real Notes Patreon one time. For as little as $5 a month, you get exclusive goodies like video of every interview, 2-day early access to every interview, an invite to the Real Notes Discord server, exclusive access to the Real Talk Movie Night archive, and early pre-sale links for all live events. If you want to give a little more, you get other exclusives like retro 60-second movie reviews and monthly 90-minute workshops with me, where we can discuss whatever creative questions or projects you might have going on. Head over to patreon.com/realnotes. That's REELNOTES to join right now. I repeat, all videos will only be available on the Patreon. Thanks for listening. Shout out to my patrons. Now let's get back to talking.
we
Will
had
Smith being a cowboy though. What's
right. Yeah, and he had the Drew Hill song with the Stevie Wonder sound. I love that fucking movie, man. Like, cause like we had the DVD at the crib. I used to watch it all the time. Like I've seen that movie 80 million times. Like just like just like I don't know like Kevin Kline and Drag, the two of them with the magnetic.
Yo, a
Yeah,
fire duo, Will Smith and Kevin Kline.
truly, they were going
It's crazy.
they were going stupid for no reason, and fucking Lovelace and the Spider. I don't know. I loved it. I think it's great.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit. Like I'm also like art house dude, but like I tell
yeah.
people I love Wild Wild West, and they're just like, shit
I
makes me
fucking,
laugh.
bro, and then I just loved Will Smith from that point on. So like Men in
Yeah,
Black also like
yeah,
around
a
that time.
classic. Like
Yeah.
one of the
But him
best movies ever made.
in that fucking jumpsuit, whatever Nike little fucking jumpsuit he had on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this motherfucker's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, like I mean like that prime era. I mean like of course Will's been on a pretty steep decline for the last like 15 years really. But like that initial run of like wow of Independence Day, Men in Black, fucking he Ali's amazing. I don't know, like I could sit here anyway.
Yeah,
I get it. Independence
yeah.
Day was one of those, like it was definitely like a you everybody goes to watch that movie,
Yeah, no, that's just like my first theater. Remembering being in a theater, like, oh shit, it's fucking cracking. Like, like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
bro.
Like, it was live back then. It was still, neighborhood is now extremely gentrified, but back then it was just the poppin' theater and everything. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
it was just a scene. And then the first movie that like got me into movies,
There, yeah, that was gonna be my next question. Cool. Yeah.
like, would be like. I would say probably like in high school, I started like being able to be like, oh, these are good movies, these are bad movies. And what got me kind of into that was probably like, uh, you mentioned it earlier, is like There Will Be Blood and like No Country for Old Men came out that same year. But
Cohen's,
it's like,
man.
watching a movie that just like hooks you, like, when you're just like kind of like, fuck, I can't really think about anything else other than this
Yeah,
fucking
man.
movie I just saw. Like those two, like really like took me down the. Oh fuck! Also watching. Oh my god! Like right when Netflix started, like when it was DVDs, my
Yeah,
brother,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
boy, that also
Oh, old boy.
yeah the fucking real one, not
Yeah, not the Spike one. Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah,
bro,
yeah.
that shit. I was probably like 13 or something. That shit fucking blew my little
Yeah.
mind, bro. Like,
Head bust, bro. Yeah, for sure.
and it was such a fucking awesome movie. I was like, holy shit. But yeah, I would say like in around that time, like just entering high school, watching like There Will Be Blood and No Country for Old Men, and just being like, oh, these are like prestige movies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and being
Yeah.
and then like kind of digging more into like watching all the Coens brothers movies and shit like that. Like
Mhm.
just like just all like the class, yeah, yeah. This like
Yeah.
into all that shit. Like
Right.
going, it's like with rap. It's like you're like, oh shit, I got a whole like fucking Tribe Called Quest discography to go through. You know what I mean? And it's like the most fire
Yeah.
shit, but all that's new right away. You know what I mean?
Right. We're gonna get into that in a second too, but like I mean you're preaching to the choir with the Cohens and PTA shit, cause yeah, I mean like me and the homies were all just like super into we were all just like super into like every kind of movie, but like we really locked in on like the Tarantinos and the Coens and the Paul Thomas Andersons and like my homie Luke put me onto the Criterion collection like really like we were in like high school like back
Oh,
when it
that's
was like
fire.
it had started it was already like an established thing, but it's not what it is now. We all know what Criterion is now, but like that's how I was first starting to see like Lars von Trier. That's where I saw Antichrist. I was in high school watching fucking Lars von Trier movies and Todd
That's
Solondz
crazy.
movies and like I had no business watching that shit that young. But with the Coens specifically, the one that got me was Burn After Fucking Reading. I
Yeah.
love
So
fucking
that's
Burn
the
After Reading.
funniest movie maybe ever. Like if you really
It's
watch
up there, bro.
it's so fucking funny. John Malkovich in that movie, fucking, he just kills me in that
He
movie.
owns it, man.
Yeah,
Like
great.
and it's like because like it's a movie about nothing. Like
Yeah,
nothing really happens in it, but the characters are all so richly defined. They got these crazy personalities, and their stories clash. And like these,
yeah,
like it's like I think of movies. I call movies like that. I mean, like I didn't coin the phrase, but it's like dumb in a smart way. You know, like it's a really stupid movie, but like really smartly executed around being fucking stupid. Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like really
and
tied together tightly too, like in a weird way. Even though it's like yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah,
yeah, and like the cast, it's like it's Clooney, it's Frances McDormand, it's Brad Pitt, it's fucking John Malkovich, it's Tilda Swinton, like
yeah.
just like just
It's actors and yeah, like ever. Yeah,
they just unleashed them on this like batshit concept because it was that one that really got me, and then Oh Brother Where Art Thou is my other
yeah.
favorite one.
That's
Like
my fucking mom and dad's favorite movie. Those fucking people will not stop watching that goddamn. I mean, it's an incredible movie, but
yeah, but and it's like and like that movie put me on to a lot of like old timey like American folk music and bluegrass. Like the soundtrack was a huge deal when it came out. It won the
yeah,
Grammy for Album of the Year that year. And
we already
like
had
yeah,
the Americana bluegrass country run. America Jelly Roll didn't start it.
see, come on, man. Yeah, man, they're 20 years late talking about that shit.
That soundtrack was fucking fire though. Shout
Yeah,
out to
which
the
is
fucking Bottom Boys.
yeah, for real. Shout out to the fucking I don't know, just like and like what I love so much about the Coens, man, is like the Coens are all about like there's like little moments in their movies that just push everything to the next level. Like I don't know, it's like everything about like Homer Stokes and like the way he ran his campaign and like the little person he has with him like kind of like being his hype man. And then later on you find out he's a part of the Klan and it's like fuck this dude,
Yeah,
obviously. And like and just like the way John Turturro speaks and like the way he kind of holds his lines out and like once again like their movies are defined by these like really super duper rich characters like once again nothing much happens in Oh Brother Where Art Thou but like the Soggy Bottom Boys like George Clooney Tim Blake Nelson and John Turturro are just these like they feel so real and lived in, and they're just like really funny. They got these ticks, and it just works. It's just funny, and it feels real and weird, and I don't know. Like I could say the same thing about True Grit. I could say the same thing about I don't know, Blood Simple. Like the Coens just they just got it like that, man. Their movies make me smile
Did
a
you see
lot.
that Ethan Coen movie that came out?
Oh,
Like,
Honey Don't.
yeah, did you see that?
I liked it. I thought it
I
was
haven't seen
cute.
it. I haven't seen it.
So I mean, like, yeah, me and my lady saw it. So because I saw Drive Away Dolls when it came out, and I thought it was fine. I didn't love it, but like I appreciated what it was trying to get off. But like Honey Don't is to me, I was like, oh, they nailed it. Like they got it. You know, they got what they were trying to do. And and like it's just like a neo noir movie, like Margaret Qualley, lesbian detective doing her thing. Aubrey Plaza's a cop. I don't know. It's cute. It's funny. It nailed the exact aesthetic it was trying to go for. The thing that's been really cool for me has been watching like because like the Coens worked together for so long, and now you get to see them kind of cook separately. And like I know Joel made the Macbeth movie, which I thought was dope, but like that movie has none of the humor and the ticks of all the other shit. So it's like,
Right.
oh, Ethan's bringing all that shit to the
Yeah,
table,
yeah.
and like
Like,
it's yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That Macbeth movie gave me nightmares. In a good
Well,
way.
oh,
Like in
why?
a good
Oh,
way.
yeah. Tell me. No,
Like,
explain.
it's just like
Yeah, elaborate.
for some reason, all Shakespeare movies, like when they become movie, like Romeo and Juliet, of course, like from back in the day, the Boz Lear, what's his name?
Yeah, the Baz Luhrmann one. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like they affect me so crazy. I don't know what it is. Maybe Shakespeare's good. I don't know. I've heard he's pretty good, but like just
That's
like
what they say.
I don't know. It's like extremely. I don't know what it is. I remember watching a Hamlet. What I forgot what Hamlet movie, but anyway, yeah, they're just like watching like that shit like in movie form. It's like not supposed to work. It still somehow works so well. Like it's like what they say about like poets. Like some work is for the stage, some work is for the page, or like they say. Like
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
like some shit should be plays and some shit should be movies, you know what I'm saying? But like yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just how crazy Shakespeare is. It's like the writing is still so like effective to me. Like yeah, I don't know. But
Yeah,
yeah,
and I
Big-
didn't mean to cut you
I
off. I'm
really
sorry.
enjoyed the Macbeth movie. That's all I was gonna say.
Word. Yeah, I mean, like yeah, I feel like people around our age really got hit hard by that Baz Luhrmann Romeo and Juliet because it was because like of course it was like ultra contemporary at the time, but they're doing the exact just like that like nice bit of anachronism in there. I remember watching that shit in like school. Like my teachers would show us that movie, and
Yeah,
like everybody would just be like locked in because it's like, why is Leo DiCaprio talking like he's from like the 1500s or what, like it was like we had no frame of reference for what that was. So it was just like inherently like this is ill, or at least like interesting.
he made that. He was like the perfect director for that. I feel like it was just like for
Yeah.
that time and place. I don't know how much I like Boz Luhrmann as a. I guess I enjoyed. Did you watch the Elvis movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I
sometimes it just
I
feels like you're at like an amusement park when you're watching his movies. It's not really like. It's like
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Cause like that's what people love about Moulin Rouge. I'm not really a person who loves Moulin. I know plenty of people who love Moulin Rouge. I'm not one of them. But
Yeah.
like that and what did he make? The Great Gatsby movie he made 10 years ago with Leo. And like that's yeah, like you said, that's his whole thing. His whole thing is like
Yeah.
you know what he is? He's kind of like Luc Besson, like the dude who made The Fifth Element, because like all his movies are kind of like that too, but
Fifth
in
Fifth
like a
Element,
slightly different way.
Element is an all timer for me.
Yeah, truly, man. Like what an incredible, like to this day, I
What
like
else has that
I
come
love
in other than
the
Fifth Element?
Lucy, the Scarlett Johansson movie, where
Well,
she like takes
yeah,
yeah, he made Lucy. He made Valerian, which I never saw, but I remember it was like a big
That movie
deal.
was almost super sick, but it's really bad.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. I never, because like I've seen like the intro where like all the different species and like aliens meet each other over time, and people were like, "This is like the most amazing opening sequence of a movie ever," and then everybody's like, "Oh yeah," then it just turns
Yeah, it's
terrible.
really bad. Yeah.
But what else is? Let me see what else. Let me see what else Luc Besson. I think Luc Besson also made yeah, he made Leon the Professional, which
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites too.
Leon, yeah, like Leon the, like all the creepy Natalie Portman shit aside, I do love that movie. I
It's
think it's
wild, creepy. But yo,
yeah,
your man as a villain is so good at Gary Oldman, bro. That's one of the most
yo,
sinister motherfuckers on film ever, I think.
yeah, and like the thing, one of the first memes I remember seeing in my life was I'm trying to remember what it was. It was like the scene where he's like yelling at one of his guys. He's just like, "Bring me everyone!" Like he just like yells like everyone at him, and it's like they took his mouth and put it where his eyes were, and he just like it's just like his eyes are like screaming the words and shit. Super, super great. I want to do the same thing with music since we were going there anyway.
Where
So normally I ask about what your first capital or like what the capital M movie was. You already answered that question. So the next thing is like, when did music become capital M music for you? Not even in terms of like wanting to make it, but just like fucking with music.
uh, I'm the youngest, so like I said earlier, so my brothers were always playing rap music around the house, but like probably like my it was written kind of cliche album, but like it's like
Hmm.
what really my brother playing it was written. I was like, oh shit. Like fake love, no love, you get the slug, see me for gusto, didn't know until I was drunk though, played out, prostitute turned bitch, got the game. Yeah, that song and like Portland is like very heavily influenced by like the Bay, so it's
Uh-huh.
like a lot of like you know the Click, Mac Dre, E40, like I just like love like hearing that shit like slump like out of cars and like playing at the park. Grew up right by a park that everybody used to be at, and like yeah, so like music has always been around, but like I feel like Nas is like the first artist that was like how I was saying like oh there's like good movies and bad movies. I was like oh there's like
Hmm.
good like there's good rappers and whatever. There's good music, good rap and bad rap or whatever. And it was like made me want to be like I started writing like when I started rapping. They're like was very soon. I started rapping when I was really little, like probably like 10 or 11 years old. So like it wasn't. It was like soon after that that I like got super into rap, like super into like even though I'm from Portland, I got like super into like East Coast mixtape shit. Like that really like
Hmm.
I fucked with that heavy and like yeah. So yeah, I guess Nas would be like the guy who got me into this shit, like wanting to be a good rap, like wanting looking at rap in a more like bigger way. Like yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I was reading this KEXP piece that my man Martin wrote about you. That kind of just like
love Mark.
shout out to Martin Douglas, by the way. That's the boy. We've never met in person, but that's my man. He's amazing.
Oh yeah,
Um, but but yeah, I mean, like just like reading over that, it's like I'm always like, as somebody who's loved basketball from a young age, but didn't like I wouldn't consider myself an expert in the way that I am in like music and movies. I just like appreciate basketball a lot. But like obviously there's a lot of crossover between like that and rap music. Like, like very, very obvious. I don't know why I'm saying it like it's a revelation. But like for you, what like did that play a factor at all? Just
yeah.
like
I mean, like what
where was the crossover for you?
uh, I think like just being like playing basketball like outside in the world, like being able to like have a pickup game and then like people would like bring whatever their boombox or their fucking car and park it and play whatever new CD came out, like whether it be like DMX or like some bass shit or like whatever, and then like at a pivotal time in my life, like the NBA looked like hip hop, like
Yeah,
Allen Iverson. Like this is after Jordan, so it's like
yeah.
Iverson. Not to sound like shitty, but he looks like the rappers. You know what I mean? Like he was like cool and fly and like like so I'm sure I'm not the first like white boy to be like super like attracted to that shit and like you know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
cool as fuck to me, and even the way fools played back, like even the way I play basketball is like very influenced by like that type of shit, like Jason Williams. Like I loved playing, like they called it like street ball style back in the day, but I call it
Uh-huh. Yep.
having fun. But
Did I call it having fun? That's
there's
crazy.
a weird little racial element to like how they would like describe the way certain people played basketball, and it was just
Oh, easy. Yeah, especially then, because like they weren't it like they were getting hit with the full force of it.
yeah, like
So it was so
my
it's like
coaches could not stand the way I played basketball. But anyway, that had some real fucked up language to describe it. But anyway, fuck that. But anyway, uh, yeah, nah, like basketball and rap, hip hop, fucking hand in hand for sure. Like from
yeah.
from the jump, both my like first things that I got into, like whatever first loves or whatever was basketball and rap, and probably like simultaneously too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like it makes sense. Like that and like I'm just talking from like as somebody who was like super duper into street ball culture like at its peak around that era, like big into N1. I had every NBA street game. I couldn't fucking play basketball for shit, at least not the way I wanted to. So I just
NBA
kind of lived by
Street. I remember getting
yeah.
NBA Street Volume 2 for Christmas. I played that shit probably like 48 hours straight.
Yeah, man. It was one of those. Like that's like
Yeah.
maybe one of the greatest sports video games ever made to this day.
And then they had the Troy, they reminisce over UB. Like, that shit is like a perfect game.
Yeah, and yeah, just like, and yeah, look, I got a copy of it somewhere around here because I still run it on my PS2. But yeah, I don't know, like just the way the music came in and like all the different characters, like like Osmosis and fucking Stretch and goddamn, I don't know,
Yeah, nah,
like that was like it was really just like that EA Sports big era of games period, like between that and the Def Jam wrestling games and
yeah.
SSX, like that, like those games played such a huge role in the way I would like consume and discover old and new music.
Yeah,
So like I got to give it up to them at all times. Like
yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
damn.
fun games.
Yeah, like yeah, I'm probably gonna run SSX Tricky later tonight.
Nice.
Um, but so I mean, like you said, you started rapping when you were younger, like, but eventually you got it to a point where you wanted to take a stab at it and turn it into like a career. Like I'm thinking like the low B days type shit. But like, what about like when did you first know that music was gonna become more than just a hobby for you, and you were gonna like actively pursue it and do it?
Honestly, it happened one day, sophomore year, I think, or I got kicked off the basketball team because of my grades and shit like that. And then,
Mm.
like, almost that day, I decided I was gonna try to be a rapper. My shit is a cliche, bro. Like, all my shit is hella cliche. But yeah, like, yeah, I was like, fuck it. I'm finna just start, like, trying to be a rapper. And, yeah, I've definitely had starts and stops, but from that day, I was, like, writing rhymes a lot ever since then. And, like, me and my homie I was in a group with, you mentioned Lone B, me and him would fucking do whatever we could do to like scrounge up money for studio time. $25 an hour was the studio time that we had in the
Mm.
house. And yeah, those are good times. The early mixtapes, like rhyming over everybody's beat type shit like that. Like passing it around at our high schools and shit. But then we started taking it really seriously once we got to like our 20s. You know, full started having extracurricular activities and shit like that that led to us like, you know, being able to like take it a little more money, they take it a little more seriously. But it just didn't. It was one of those things like it just didn't go anywhere. Like that was like the blog era, you know what I mean? And like we had no like we didn't know how to like get outside of our city basically. Like we were like lit in Portland, but that's like not that hard to do to be honest. But and we were already kind of lit people, so it wasn't like but like we had no like internet savvy. We didn't have you know, there's no fucking structure or industry here for music, rap music. Definitely no industry for that here. There's nobody here that can like help you out or like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like we were kind of just like I remember we worked really hard on this fucking this album called Escape from Snortlandia. And we really
Yeah.
hung for the fences on that shit. Put it out was fucking crickets, and I was like, I'm done with rap. I took like 5 years off after that.
Mm. Wow. 5 years is a long time.
Yeah, sick of it. I was like, because we spent so much energy, time, money, all this shit on this album, and yeah, just crickets when we dropped it. Like you know,
Ugh.
and I couldn't take it anymore. The heartbreak was too much for me. And
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's like you put all your time and energy, and it's just like,
then you just not
what is it?
you're not hearing anything. It's not even that you're hearing anything negative, but you're just not hearing shit. Like you know what I mean?
Right.
Like yeah,
Yeah.
the homies like it, like the home, like you know. But it's like as far as like the outside music world, you know what I mean? Like you just you know, and I don't even know if it was good. It's probably not good. You know what I mean? I probably wasn't good enough back then for anybody to give a fuck. But like at the time, you couldn't tell me that.
Hey, I mean, you need that confidence to be able to like push yourself to like create, period.
Yeah,
So I get it. But like,
yeah. Go
but
ahead.
it, oh, no. I'm sorry. You go ahead.
I was just gonna say it like that 5 years that I took. It was I don't I can't say like I completely stopped. I just you know I would still write raps here and there, but like it just wasn't like a thing that I was like actively pursuing in any way. But I needed that shit. You know I think just living that life. Uh, you know, made me a better rapper. So it's like it gave me you
Yeah.
know, what I rap about now. It's like people are always like, "How are you able to like keep like writing like all the time?" I'm like, bro, because I did 5 years without it really. So it's like I
Yeah.
have like a back catalog. It's like, yeah. I mean, that 5 years is about to be up, like literally this year. Like the 5 years I stopped, it's now been 5 years since I've been doing it. So we'll see how I do in 2026. Uh
Yeah, man.
but yeah, like the pandemic happening definitely brought me back into it.
Yeah, and like that, and like around that time was when you and Televangel put out the Fish That Saved Portland. And I know like y'all have at least a couple projects under your belt. Shout out to Televangel,
Yeah.
by the way.
You should
Fucking
get him on
awesome.
here. He watches some fucking crazy movies.
I've been that's one I've been wanting to do forever, and I think now it's finally gonna have to
Yeah.
happen. But when did y'all first meet? How did that connection happen? Why was the Fish That Saved Pittsburgh the movie you decided to theme this album after? I was so curious as to what. Anyway, just break it down for me real quick.
Uh, how do we meet? Okay, I'll start how we met. He saw me open up for Arm and Hammer, and he told me he hates all white rappers, but he said he thought I was pretty good. He gave me some weird
That's dope.
backhanded white on white violence hip hop compliment, which I understand, bro. Like I really do, because I'm the same way. Like I really, I really understand. But we followed each other on Twitter, and he just said come over one day, and he lived close to where I live, so I just walked over to his house, and we just like clicked right away. Like it's one of those weird things where you feel like the music is like making itself. You know what I mean? Like it's like
Hmm.
it was just real natural and easy. We have like an ill kind of chemistry because I just don't really like. He'll have me rapping on a beat that will totally not end up being the beat that is what you're hearing when we put the album out. But like, I just don't give a shit about that. Like that doesn't bother me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like because he's so good at music and production that I've just never heard him do it. Please go listen to the newest Nacho Picasso project with him that just came out on Friday. The beats on that shit fucking blow my mind. So everybody, if you're listening, please go do that right now.
Yeah.
But
That's
anyway,
homework for me too. I got to do that too.
it's fucking anyway. Sometimes I forget like you get too close to somebody and you forget about their superpowers in a way. Like you forget like how John Blaze they really are at what they do, and sometimes I do that with the bro. But anyway, me and him just have like we're like close friends now. But like at the time we were just like working hella and the fish just I don't know something about the reason why I named it. I was really into like the idea of like trying to make a what my idea of like a rap ska album would be. I was like really
I could kind of see that.
I was like really getting into ska and just the names of ska bands and their album titles and shit like that. And I was a weird little period I was going through. And like uh I think like the Fish That Saved Pittsburgh really like if you know my sense of humor and like where my reference points like stem from, like that really like kind of like hits the bullseye on that shit. Like me referencing the Fish That Saved Pittsburgh, if you know me and like my sense of humor, and then just like at the time, I really felt like I was on some like oh the city's on my back type shit, type rap. Like not to get too into detail, but I had to go take things got a little hot in the city for me, so I had to go take a little vacation up in Seattle for like a few weeks. And then like
Mm,
when I came back down here, it just felt like I just knew that album. I don't know what it was about that album, but like I just knew it was like something was finna shift for me after that. You know what I mean? It was just like
yeah.
it had an energy around it, and it was like, and yeah, it did. Things kind of started moving better for me after that shit came out. Like, and like, it's the first thing that like super connect, like people that listen like super connected to it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's not like it had a huge audience or anything, but the people that did like were like, oh shit, like this fool's got some shit. So it's like, yeah, man, that's will forever be my favorite project, probably. I don't.
Y- Yeah, no, that was yeah, like really like tender moment, like everything kind of changed and that's when the train was officially on the tracks and shit. And like and I mean like just listening to it, I'm really big on like non sequitur type of like lifestyle rap punchline type. So like this it's that's your whole thing. So
Yeah,
I'm it's like I so it's like I'm just hearing what you're talking about. I'm like, "Oh, cool. Like this is like home comfort food
yeah,
for me." And
actually,
just like just like walking through your discography and re-listening to Run for the Arts and the Chuck Project, of course, Bad Tofu, Affordable Luxury, like which like yeah, like I'm like Chuck's in a lemon of the pie. That's the homie. Shout out to Chuck.
yeah,
But like I don't know. Like I know you kind of already said this in terms of you wanting to just pull from life and you when it comes to writing, but like not even so much like where you're pulling from in terms of experience, but like when you put a song together, like how do you write usually? Like, are you the type of person who's like, are you like jotting random bars and then you put them together in a song, or are you like writing the whole song top to bottom? Like, what's that process like for you?
I think really, I think I just like yeah, I don't like write it down, but I do have shit in my head that I keep in my head, like little lines and details of things. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
that's a little funny. And then when I get into a space of like, oh, I'm gonna write now, I just pull up whoever sent me some beats lately, and I just like I write pretty like like I'll probably write for like 3 hours. You know what I mean? Like write like and like a lot of verses at once. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
And then like depending on the beat and the song and what's happening, that could change. But like just my flight back home last week, I wrote the entire 5 hour flight. So it's like I'm kind of just like saving shit in my head until it's time. Like I said, what did I say? I'm like I'm Paul Wall mixed with Raw Doll or Doll. Just a line like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that was in my brain for a while. Like, let me write that. You know what I mean? Let me start the verse off like that and see where it goes. Something like that. Yeah.
That's fire. I love, yeah, because like once again, it's not like you're telling stories on here, like or just all over. Because like I think I told you this already, but my favorite song on Run for the Arts is Millionth Time, and
Oh,
like
really?
that song is a storytelling song.
Yeah, yeah,
Like it's because I think part of the reason why it stuck out for me so much is because it's once again like it's really tender and intimate in a way that your songs don't really get. Like you tell stories, but this one is like I'm still thinking about this relationship that I really fucked with at the time.
yeah,
And like that's like that like these aren't those like those are things that don't normally leave a close friend circle,
yeah,
but like you're putting it on record. It's like I heard it and I was like, you really like I believed you because I'm like you wouldn't be saying this out loud if it didn't actually happen to you.
yeah.
Like that's not the type of thing that you just make up.
Yeah, I
Like
think that's where people kind of fuck up on those type of songs, is they're trying to like manufacture some shit or manufacture a feeling, and then you can kind of tell in the when it comes out or whatever in the process that like yeah this isn't coming from like a real place. You're just trying to make a girl song or like a love song or whatever like that,
yeah,
and it's like
right.
yeah, I just like Run for the Art like I should make more joints like that. I just have such a fun time just like being a little rapidy ass rapper and putting words together and saying funny shit. And sometimes it's hard for my brain to like sit down and write like a real like more like structural song story.
Yeah,
But every time I do, I'm happy I did it. I was afraid of that song. Honestly, I did not want to
I'm sure. Yeah, I get it.
put it on the album. But Spinitch was like, nah, we gotta do it. But yeah, people really like that song.
Yeah,
It's the only song my mom ever liked that I've ever done.
see, that's how you know it's special. That's how you know it's special. Oh, well, I mean, like before we move into I mean, like I gotta ask about the Chuck album because that was the one where I was really like, okay, like this kid is serious. So I mean, like, how did you and Chuck connect? Where did the name Bad Tofu come from? Like,
Me and Chuck we first met on some random shit. I was in LA doing some shit, and then my homeboy was shooting a video for Chuck. Shout out Noah Porter. He's a really dope videographer and director and whatever cinematographer. He shot a video for Chuck, and we met then, but I don't even think he knew I rapped. I just think we were like kind of kicking it at the. We went to the horse track, the horse races. Uh, and
also go to the horse races in 2025. That's hard.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. That's
yeah,
pretty
we were
hard.
having a good time. And then, man, maybe like 2 months, 3 months later, I started going to New York. Like I think Shipes hit me up probably like soon after that. And I think Shipes and Chuck obviously have a relationship because of Joey. And
Hmm.
I don't want to like get too into people's like music business, but there was some type of album that needed to happen, and
Mm-hmm.
and like so I wrote. He gave me 12 beats. I probably wrote to every beat. Uh, yeah, there's 12 joints. I wrote to every beat, and we wrote. I like wrote. I wrote and recorded that in 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I just was like, fuck it. Like, yeah, so it was pretty dope. And you know, the final session, Chuck was actually there for, which was super dope. Like, I don't really like doing shit where we're not in person, like it's all email, but he was
Yeah.
actually showed up for the last session of it. And when I did Pink Coke, which is my favorite song off that album, uh, um, yeah, so it was dope. And Chuck's the homie. He's a fucking incredible producer, rapper. Everybody knows that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, yeah, it was just one of those things that just worked out, you know. And the label, that was like some label shit, but it still felt good to like know that we knew each other and like actually had a rapport. Like he came and saw me perform in LA. Who was I? What the fuck was that? Oh, I was opening up for Rome in LA, Rome Streets in LA, and
Right. Yeah.
it pulled up to that show. So like we've like actually met and kicked it with each other. So yeah, no, don't. Bad Tofu. How did that come about? I was like, we need a name for or we decided we wanted a name for the group, and I just like the way Tofu looks, like written out.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I wanted us to like sound like a funk band or something. So I was like, let's be like Bad Tofu, and then yeah, that's just what it came to be. It was like pretty,
And it just stuck.
yeah.
That's tough. I love, yeah, like I don't know. I'm like I'm big on a one-off group that like drops an album or like puts out a song or a couple songs and then we just like never see or hear from them again.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I think like or I mean like not to say that's not gonna happen here, but like I think all the time about like Michael Christmas and Prefuse 73 had a project like 10 years ago called Fudge. Like they never made music together again, but like they're just called Fudge, and that
Yeah.
was a really cool project. You know, just like a nice little one-off type shit.
I think like
Um,
the way things can get put out now and the way things can happen, like that's a way to like make shit interesting. You know what I mean?
yeah, for
Like
sure.
that random, like Milk and Chuck strangers, like the fuck, like, and so like yeah, like I like if it does happen again, that's super fire. If it doesn't, it's also fire. But like I'm just yeah, I'm super hyped. I think that's one of those albums that like people will go back to, you know, as I
Yeah,
go further in what I do. Like it'll people will go back to that one a lot. It's on vinyl
yeah.
now too. I don't know how many are left, but go get it. Go grab that on vinyl.
Word. Make it happen. Cool cover too. So yeah, nah,
Yeah. That's
definitely.
Drew
It
Martin and Andy Savoy on the cover.
shout out. Yeah, and it's funny because I mean I don't know. So like I know what the cover looks like, but in my mind's eye, every time I think about it, it's like a specific Pee Wee Longway cover that it's like his face on an omelet, and
Oh
I
yeah,
always just think I always get those two covers mixed up. I don't know why. Don't ask me because
just happens, Jim Brett. First of all, honored, love Pee Wee Longboy, but
yeah, legend.
but yo, my label, like we're working on my like debut album right now. Uh, Nobody from my label will hear this. It's fucking ridiculous working on like a project with like money.
Yeah, I can imagine, man.
But they like asked me who I wanted like for features. I don't think there's a more schizophrenic list of rappers than what I gave my label who I wanted.
So I mean I don't want to blow up your spot, but give me some of these names. I
First
want to hear
name
your
was
starting
Gunplay.
five. You said Gunplay.
First name was
That's how I know you're a blog era dude, bro. You talking about Gunplay in 2025? That's
106.
crazy.
I feel like me and Gunplay would have a good night. Anyway, pause. But anyway,
D- does Gunplay still make music?
I think I don't know. I haven't heard. He
Okay.
has some of the most fire shit I've ever heard in my life, though. Like Bible on the Dash, fucking his verse on cartoons and serial, like
Oh yeah, classics.
yeah.
All classics.
Uh, Gunplay was on there. Who else was on? Hold on, where's my phone? There, it's an insane list of rappers. Feet
Yeah.
and Lungs were on there.
Shout out to the boys, Another Planet.
Uh, where's this list? Hold on, give me 1 second. Sorry, this is not good podcasting. Hold on.
Nah, man, take your time.
Cameron was on the list. Just so stupid. Like, just like you can't ask somebody like me a question like that. Like, who do you want on your
Yeah.
album? We have money to get people on my album. I'm not gonna say. Silk the Shocker was on there.
Yeah, come on, man.
Like
You know ball.
just crazy shit. Also, I don't like this whole Silk the Shocker is the worst rapper. I've been
There's
seeing
worse rappers than so yeah, there's worse rappers than So the Shocker. Easy.
I look at this
Easy.
worst rapper list. I keep seeing. Oh, Bass God was on there, but my list of rappers were it was ridiculous. They were probably like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Where's like they're probably like, where's Big X the Plug at? Like, we need
No,
you to do
stop.
it. We need you to do it. Shoreline Mafia. We need
Yeah. They want you to get your Jelly Roll feature. Where's your Jelly Roll feature?
like. That's how you knew that Wayne album was gonna be complete dog shit as soon as he
Yeah,
started the
bro.
Jelly Roll feature.
Yeah. Jelly Roll and produced by Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh,
Trash. Easy, man. Like God. But
oh, I don't want to go
um
on to like a diatribe of how much I hate Hamilton, but we'll save that for.
yeah. Yeah, nah, cause like nah, cause we'll be here for another 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I got anyway. But okay, I wanna talk about Run for the Arts.
Word.
You and Spinitch. Spinitch is dope. Shout out to Spinitch. Beats are great. I love how hazy it all is. It kind of like Run for the Arts feels kind of reminiscent of what you and Calvin Valentine did. Like just in terms of
For Portland, Eugene Katz. Yeah. Go
yeah.
ahead. Go ahead. Keep. What were you saying?
Oh, yeah. I was just gonna say I really love like the vibe and the atmosphere that the two of them bring to everything you do.
Yeah.
But like, what I mean, like, how did you and Spinach first connect, and when did you know it was time? What
Uh,
it was project time.
um, I don't want to put Lil Bro on blast, but he was like a low key fan of mine. I'm older than him, so it's okay. I'm a lot older than
I
young Spinach. Uh, but like he was just, he's one of those kids that were like, "Let me send you beats," like show up to shows and shit. He's the homie. He's like, Uh, and then one day we just like, I was in his car. And we were like outside of a show. He was like, "Let me play some beats." And we went into his car and we just started. I just started like freestyling. He was freestyling. It was just one of those nights. I was like drunk and in a good mood. Go into a stranger's car and freestyle. One of those.
yeah, as one does
As
already.
one does. And he's just such a. With me, like, if I vibe with you on like a personal level, it's like music is almost secondary. Like, I'll make sure I'll get the music dope, but like if you're like a cool person and I like you, like that means more to me really than like what anything else. Like how good your technical ability is, like or
Yeah.
whatever. But he is a fuck. It just so happens that he's actually like a fucking great producer. And we started making this shit probably like 3 years ago. But I just had so much going on and life shit. He was working on shit that like we kind of just like slowly put it together over like a span of like 2 3 years. Yeah, and I was like, let's. He's a huge like underground rap fiend nerd. Like he just loves all that shit. And now I have like a little bit of ability to like get rappers on our shit and shit like that. Like I was able to get Blue and open mic on the album.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And like I need the energy. Like I could be a jaded piece of shit because I'm old. Like I need that like youthful energy of like somebody hyped sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I forget. Like, oh yeah, this is pretty cool. So it's like he was like the energy I needed at the right time. And also he's also from, like I said, he's from Portland. So just it was cool to like as I've been flying back and forth from New York and Portland over the last year. It was like cool to like work on that, have something to work on back home. You know what I mean? And like,
Yeah.
and it's like really like that album is like such a love letter to like growing up in Portland. Me and him are from different sides of the city, but like he really loves, you know what I mean? He loves it too. Like he loves being from here and wants to put on for people here, and like and
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, Run for the Yards. The name comes from this fundraiser they make us do, like because there's no money in the public school system here. You would go to like a neighbor, and like for every lap you ran, your neighbor would sponsor you like a quarter. So like you can so they could have an art teacher basically
Man.
at our school, and yeah. Anyway, that's where the name comes from. But yeah, it was great. I love that album. It's like very nostalgic album. Like you were talking about millionth time. Like there's a lot of songs on there that normally I know like wouldn't make. You know what I mean? But that album,
Yeah.
Spinach, just kind of got that part of me through the beats he was giving me and shit like that. And yeah, yeah. Shout out to Run.
Yeah. Truly. And I mean, like y'all are talking about like being from Portland and being from the area, and of course that's what makes the song with Win so special, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, because like all three of y'all are kind of
Yeah,
like representatives in that way. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, like when did like how long have you known when like yeah, I mean, yeah, like how long what am I saying? When did y'all connect? There my brain goes. When did y'all connect? How'd that song come together? And yeah, like cuz like that seems like it's kind of becoming like a focus track
yeah,
in a lot of ways.
yeah. So it does seem like that. How did I meet Win? I met Win through Spinach. So Spinach and Win are like best friends, uh,
Oh, cute.
really close friends. And but Win reached out. Win's reached out. Like she was on like fucking like Sway or some shit. It was like, yeah, Milk is the hardest rapper in Portland or some shit. Like she always showed me like
Wow.
stupid love when it wasn't really, like I didn't know her really. You know what I mean? But she just always looked out. Uh, she's like whatever in the rap game. so like so it's nice to kind of have somebody else from the city that like to talk to about that type of shit. Like being able to like, oh, this is weird. Like, have you met this person? Like, they kind of suck from this whatever. Yeah, shit like that. So
hmm
so yeah, Win's the homie. She's killing it. People have mixed feelings about her, which I get. You should. Everybody should have like, you know what I mean? Like we all could be criticized. It's fine.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, but she's the homie and she's very dope, man. I can tell you this:
Yeah.
nobody cares more about being dope than Win. You know what I mean? Like, she wants to be the illest rapper, and she is. She
Yeah.
is pretty ill.
Yeah, nah, she's super. Yeah, nah, I'm gonna go on the record. She's super dope. Like, yeah, like I can't remember exactly when we connected, but I remember really giving her and Christo's project that came out a while ago some like some really like I sat down and listened. I'm like, this is somebody who cares.
Yeah,
Like like it's so many. I mean, like we were talking earlier about you being like hypercritical of like other white rappers in the space who be on goofy shit, but like like I like to think at this point in my life, my radar for that kind of thing is pretty tight.
yeah,
I tend to move back and forth from people who I think are either moving weird or who I think just don't make good music.
yeah,
Wind was not one of those people. Like I
yeah.
heard her shit and I'm like, this is cool. I like it. And she's cool people too. So like I'm gonna go on the record with you and be like, fuck it. Win is dope. Like
It's funny
you
because
know.
the funniest,
Yeah.
probably the funniest text I got the other day from Castro was like Curly Castro. He was like,
Shout out to
"Yo,"
Curly
he
Castro.
was like, "Yo, Shrapnel needs the Milk and Win feature," and I was like, "Bro, I was like, that is the most hilarious shit. I was like, yeah, damn, that's fire. It's fun. It's fire to connect worlds. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like
Yeah, man.
that's what.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, yeah. But it just like cracks me up, like shrapnel backwood. You know what I mean? Just like and then they're like
Yeah.
the homie. But it's fire. Everybody's fire, so it's fine. You know what I mean? Like it's all good.
Yeah.
It's just funny. But yeah.
Right. We love a good crossover. Yeah, I was just with all of them last week at the Woods show in Brooklyn,
Oh,
which
I
was
heard that
like
that was God. I'm pissed. I missed that.
it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like anytime Woods plays a show in New York that's like for an album release, you can expect some fireworks. But like
yeah,
he brought out Vortal, he brought out Shrapnel, he brought out fucking of course him and Elucid did a bunch of tracks like
yeah.
and just like anybody who's anybody in our scene was
Was up
there.
there? Yeah, yeah,
And like and yeah, like a bunch of like my journalist homies were there, and I just started noticing like wow, like more people are starting to come around for this thing they've been building for like 20. It was just really cool. I don't know, just like really inspiring to see somebody start a label the way he and Anton did, and really just take 20-25 years to build it, and like they're in it for the long run, like
yeah,
like and like 10 years in they thought the shit wasn't going to work, but now here they are and they're like the hottest boys on the block,
yeah.
and I
No,
love that for them.
and it's just like ill that that shit is even at all. Like, that shit is like some kind of obscure shit, but a lot of people are gravitating towards it. So it's like, it's super fire. Like all that shit. Like bro, I love like the way indie rap is right now. Like everybody
Yeah.
seems like hella connected to each other in one way. Like when I'm around, like anytime I'm in a room with Swade, like AJ, like I'm just like, damn, like there's like a certain like kinship you feel or something like that. Like hell yeah, we're part of the motherfucking Justice League. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just yeah, it's ill. Well, I love this shit. I love how everybody collabs with each other. It's all fire to me.
Yeah, man. And yeah, it's like it just feels like everyone's in control of their own destiny
Yeah,
on this side, and then you come together. You either come together out of love or come together against other people on bullshit,
yeah, yeah,
and it
yeah.
just continues to expand. And
Yeah.
I don't know, like yeah, like I feel like I feel like most people are just moving really smart and making dope music. Like that's really what it comes down to at the end of the day. Like is the music dope? And like
Yeah,
there's so
facts.
it's like overwhelming. It's OD how much fucking good music there is out there right now.
It's
Like
crazy.
I can't keep up with all of it, and it's my
Yeah.
literal job to keep up with this shit.
Nah,
So
I don't know how y'all do it because like I really don't and thank you by the way, but it's impressive how much music you guys listen to. Like seriously, I'm like find that truly impressive. And like did you do the sorry if I'm wrong about this, but did you do the liner notes for the Expert album?
I did. Yeah, I
Okay.
wrote those.
See, like shit like that, like it's like, yeah, that shit's just important, and it's important that like fools document this shit. You know what I mean? In some type of
Yeah.
way, like especially right now with this scene, like it's like wherever you are in it, it doesn't really matter if as long as you're part of it. You know what I mean? Like it's like
Yeah, absolutely.
low tier, middle tier, high tier of it, and rapper, producer, whatever. Like, but it should be like, yeah, it's just fire. It's just dope. It's like when I see like when I see open mic and shit, I'm like, yeah, like that's the Jedi. Like Woods, like that's the Jedi. Like hopefully I'll get
Yeah.
to Jedi status. You know what I'm saying? But like we're all on the fucking, we're on the rebellion. We're all part of the
Right.
rebel. Like,
Uh-huh. Yeah, big time. Like and yeah, like it's just like I talk about this a lot with people when I see them at shows, but I just think about what things are going to be like in 10 years when there's going to be like a new crop of kids who like
no,
came up off of this stuff
I know.
and are just like
So fire.
and just like and just like the way I think about it, I think like I just think about the sense that how do I even put this into words? Like Little Brother's minstrel show is turning 20 this
Yeah,
year. I never got the chance to see them when they first popped, And like my OGs would tell me stories about going to like BB King's when BB King's was open in New York and seeing them play them. Like I think to myself like, damn, I wish I was at that stuff.
Yeah,
People are going to be talking about like that Wood show,
yeah,
and they're going to be
yeah,
talking about things like the stuff that AJ's doing. Like shout out to Sway God.
yeah.
Like people are going to be
Well,
talking
shit,
about that stuff,
the
and it's like
Dunce
I
Cap,
wish I was
shit,
there.
Dunce Cap is doing the
Right, the another rap show
yeah,
stuff. Like people are going to be like, I wish I was there. Like I wish I was old enough to be at that show,
yeah.
to experience that for like we're
See Doom
living
at
that
like
right
New
now.
Eureka Tribe or some shit like that. You're like, damn, that'd have been crazy to see Doom. Like,
Exactly.
yeah,
Like yeah, I mean like we're living that shit, right? And like I went to the New Eurekan Cafe for the first time. It was Wiki and Subject did their release party for Cold Cuts.
fucking
Like
Wiki and sub. Just give 5 seconds for Wiki and Subject 5, bro. Just so fire, bro. So
just
fucking
like
fire.
fucking yeah, Wiki's a fucking legend already.
Yeah,
He's been like he's been stamped, but like like Pop and Subject, like I'm once again Jersey Pride, man.
yeah.
They're in Elizabeth,
I have
20 minutes from me.
Subject
Like
5 beat folder, I think, somewhere, but I need to get to that. Like, yeah, but anyway, yeah, fucking so
yeah,
dope, so fire. Oh,
yeah.
there's so much fire. It's crazy.
It's ridiculous, bro. Like I feel so spoiled, and like I always get mad when I've been in the weeds this week just writing
Yeah.
on some I had like 3 big assignments I needed to get done, and I was just like, there's like 5 albums I would rather be listening to than like I mean I guess I can say it because the review will be out by the time this drops. I reviewed the Mobb Deep album
Oh,
for Pitchfork,
fire.
so like
I've only heard
I've
that
been
one song, but I love that one song.
yeah, yeah. Against the
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Against
yeah.
the
Oh,
World song.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. That song is crazy. But like, I spent so much time listening to that album that I'm like, I can't listen to this for a week. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
need to
yeah.
go.
I feel you.
I need to go listen to because like I've been watching like Prodigy interviews, Havoc interview. I've been doing so much. It's been I've been fucking fatigued.
Yeah,
Survival of the fittest out for the last like
yeah,
week.
I feel
So
you. I feel you.
I'm just ready for anything else right now.
Yeah, yeah,
I love and like to me the album's fine. People will see when they read my review,
yeah,
but like it's interesting. But like it's like 6 albums that I'm like, I want to go listen to this, and this, and it's just it washes over you, and it's like, oh, like
yeah.
this
Fire.
shit is everything.
Yeah,
Shit is everything. This has been this. I mean, I'm gonna save the sentimental shit for later, but this has been great. I love this.
yeah, man.
This is exactly what I thought it would be. So I'm
Fire.
happy with how it's been.
Like, yo,
Um,
it's likewise.
damn. But trying to think if there's anything else I forgot to bring up. I don't think so. Oh, I wanted to talk a bit about Good Talk and the
Okay.
podcast and the label and yeah, and then we can wrap up. But
Yeah.
like, how did I mean? You've been putting out projects on Good Talk for quite a while now. Um, and you're of course a fixture on the podcast. You like watching the clip of you talking to Wiz. Really yeah, like rewatching that again recently is a trip. Um, you know, how did you get involved with them? And now you're talking about debut album and label money and all this. Like, like it's cool to see that expand. So yeah, talk to me about how all of that happened.
Uh, good talk. Like in 2024, like March or something like that. Shipes just DM'd me and said, "Yo, you're crazy. You're like super dope. Can I hit you up?" And like like I knew who Johnny Shipes was, like and like kind of, but I don't think I really knew. But I'm like, oh, that's a name.
Yeah,
But like, there's so much fuck shit happening on the internet like these days, like about like who's what and what's actually what. The whole like chart, whatever. Anyway, so I didn't really think shit of it. But I gave him my number. I was like, whatever. So here's my number. Fool calls me at 6 a.m. the next day. I guess it's 9 a.m. his time, but it was 6 a.m. my time. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, he called me like 4 times. And then so I called him back. And he was like trying to get me to fly out like that day. Like, he was like trying to like get me to like go. But it's like, nah, bro, like, I have like shit, I got it for that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not prepared for this. Uh,
Right.
we've been going, so we went back and forth. He sent me a box like to my crib of like every Good Talk Smokers Club fucking thing they have, and so I was like, oh, he seems pretty serious about me, like whatever. And then so I go fly out, like I think that May, and he thought I was just kind of gonna, he just thought I was gonna be like another artist, but we kind of like clicked, I guess, a little bit more than that. And then like he, I mean, I'm a wild person. I don't know how to. I I think I just kind of fit with what his like direction is of the label right now, and like how he wants to do things. Like I don't know, but yeah. So like we sat down and did a podcast that never aired, thank God, because I was talking so reckless about what I had done the night before. But Shipes was like, uh, let's keep him around. Like he was like, you want to stay here? Like, how can we like get you here? And he's just like, we've kind of just like formed like this little podcast. Like it's gone through like eras now, but like we're trying to get it together. We're trying to find the right like, and the podcast I should say is like on some fuck shit. If I'm being honest, like it's not like it's like it's we're trying to be fun and funny, but it's not like I remember like one of the top YouTube comments on like one of our most like watched videos is like, "There's how many brain cells are left in these three people?" Like it's some shit like that. Like it's supposed to be like a good time. You know what I mean? It's not really like
Yeah.
serious. It's not. We're not on some like what's your man's name who just got cooked by Ta-Nehisi Coates. Who was he interviewing?
Oh shit. I don't remember. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
blanking.
yeah. It's like,
I'm blanking, but I know.
and
Yeah.
we have guests on, but like it's like for a good time, you know what I mean? I would say I play a character on the podcast, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
But it's a good time. I truly like doing it. Um, but yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so I just kind of became like not just like an artist, but like I feel like I like work with the label in a way. Like I have like more invested in it than just like, and so I like officially signed I think last June or July, but we haven't like sat that like all the music has just been coming from me or shit I had. Like I'm just like I use them kind of like as a distro, like right now.
Right.
So like we haven't like put out like my actual whatever. They keep saying debut album, which I find hilarious as a man in his mid 30s who's made about 3,000 projects. But uh uh yeah, fucking uh yeah, so now we're about to do like the Good Talk Milc album, like that'll have like a little bit of a push. There's all types of fuck shit happening, but anyway, yeah, I'll have like a little what they call it, press run and everything.
Yeah, and all that shit. Yeah, no, I'm about to see you on. I'm about to see you on fucking JBP and goddamn.
Oh man, what a yeah. Anyway, yeah, they got quite the co-host. Yo, that one dude on there. I'm like, what the hell is he doing on there? Fool has like a show on
Who?
Al Jazeera, and he's on fucking.
Oh, Mark Lamont Hill. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just like all I'm gonna say is peace to him for trying to get through to the fucking numbskulls that he got around him. But yeah,
Yo,
I
those
don't I don't
two
I don't get it
dudes,
either,
like, no
man.
offense. His, never mind, actually. You know what? Never mind.
Nah, yeah. But I'm picking up exactly what we're on the same page for sure. Also, I don't watch it, but I know I actually never mind. I don't remember if that's. I'm gonna probably cut this part, but and I don't cut shit either. That's the funny part. But anyway, like, okay. Last question. If your life was a movie, what would it be about?
Man,
I
phew.
know it's a tough one.
Oh, usually I can answer questions, as we can see for the past fucking 2 hours, but I'm long-winded. What would my movie be about? Man, I don't, I don't know if I can tell you at this point.
That's a good answer.
Hopefully,
I
it's
like that.
probably a tragedy, a
Stop.
comedy tragedy. So, man, hopefully, I'll say what I hope it will be about. I hope it would be about. Uh, I hope it'd be about a guy. I mean, God, it's so hard to answer. I hope it would be about somebody who lives in a fucking fucked up time and place, but still found a way to like have fun and make art and empower those around them to do the same, and you know, had a positive outcome, had a net positive after it's all said and done.
Hmm.
Because of the, I spent a lot of time in my 20s fucking up and doing the wrong stuff, and not being the greatest. And now I kind of want to just, now I hope it's about, the comeback and like, like, like try to make things better and try to, God damn it. This is too hard. I'm sorry, Dylan. This is just fucking my brain up.
Nah,
Got me
man,
fucked up
you're
with
all good. You're all good. This is I mean, like, A, that's a great answer.
the
B, like, yeah, yeah, because like I'm honestly surprised more people don't take the my shit's kind of being still written at this point answer, because
Well, I'm just at
you
a
know,
very like transitional point in my life, so it's hard for me to be like,
yeah.
look, I don't know how this is gonna end. I could be fucking, no, I could be back on fucking 4 or 5 Savage Street selling dope. So it's like, like I don't know how, like, yeah, I'm just in a very transitional period, so it's hard for me to be like, oh, like, I feel like I'm still in the race a little bit. I'm in the middle of a chapter still. You know what I mean? I gotta
Right.
see it through a little more, but yeah, that's all.
That's what so that's what the next 5 years of writing is gonna be
Yeah,
about.
exactly, exactly.
It's
Yeah,
yeah, nah, yeah, no, it's about time to re-up your rap writing, your
facts,
rap writing subscription
facts,
type shit.
facts.
But Milk, Ben, thank you so much for taking the time to
Thank
do
you,
this,
man.
man.
I've had a
This
hell of.
was
It's one of my favorite interviews I've done.
hell yeah.
Mostly because we talked
That's
about movies for the first hour, and I don't get to talk.
yeah.
I don't get to flex my movie ideas or knowledge. I need to get a fucking letterbox or some shit to get this out.
Yeah, make that and like I love Letterbox just because it's just great. Like I watch a ton of movies and it just helps me to log them. Like I write shit out and like people follow me and like my shit or whatever. But I just like to have a place to be like I saw this movie, I can log it. And if
Yeah,
somebody asks, "What's the last movie you watched?" or "What's your," I can like
yeah.
actually. It's just nice to have like that little thing next to you to do it.
Can I
But
ask you just
make that
one
happen,
question? I know we're wrapping up.
please, bro. Ask me a question.
About on the movie tip, just I know I'm going
Yeah,
way back to the very beginning of
let's
the
go. Come on,
interview.
come on, come on.
But
Nah, man, let's do it.
what's the movie like? What are some movies that you like? Because I find like rewatching movies like so stupid now because it's just so much shit. Like it's like I like, but I still do it. I'm not saying I don't. I still do
Yeah.
it. What are some movies that you find yourself like going back to?
Mm. Oh, that's such a good question. I mean, the first one for me is always going to be Black Dynamite because I could watch that movie 80 million times and still
Yeah.
never. It's like pound for pound the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life. But that's one of them. Let me see what else, because yeah, I literally got my letterbox open in front of me right now. Here we go. So stuff like that. I've seen Friday a million times. I
Yeah,
love Friday.
yeah,
Um, what else? Burn After Reading's a good one. Do the Right Thing's a good one. Uh, the McG Charlie's Angels movie with Cameron
Yeah,
Diaz
yeah, of
and
course. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Lucy
yeah, like that,
Liu.
like once again, like that's a movie I watched a billion times growing up. Love
And
that.
the Pharaoh Monch
Um,
in it. The,
what happened? Yeah, yep, yep. Like I know Desiree's probably listening to this, but Desiree and I always talk about how like that was the first time they'd ever heard Pharaoh Monch. I'm pretty sure it's the first time I'd ever heard Pharaoh
oh,
Monch
I'm
too,
sure
because like
it's the
that's like
first time I heard him.
yeah, nah, like and yeah, like Pharaoh is one of my favorites ever. Um, it's a bunch of them.
Yeah,
Like
wait. Do
I
you
got
feel
several,
bad
but
when you do it?
sometimes it depends. Because there are some times where, because like I think about it the same way I think about music. Because
Yeah,
like there are times when I just want to go back and listen to like my five, six favorite albums ever. Like I just want to run Food and Liquor and fucking Purple Haze and Mad Villainy and Amory's All I Have into the ground all day. That's all
yeah,
I want to do. But then I'm like, well, I gotta go listen to like these six new things that might be cool. It's like I kind of jump between I'm either way too invested in new stuff or way too invested in old stuff. It's
yeah,
never it's I feel like half the battle of being a music lover and a movie lover is finding the balance between wanting to go revisit the stuff you love or pick up on stuff that you didn't get to listen to that's older versus just like taking all the that's where I'm at with it, you know?
yeah, yeah. I just find like such guilt when I watch like some shit I've seen a million times lately. It's just a new thing that's been happening. And I'm like, you should be intaking new things. Like, stop going back to this shit. But also, like, it's a sickness. Like watching some people just go back to the same like four movies every time. It really bothers me. And also,
Yeah.
people younger than us, bro, don't watch movies.
Yeah, like not really, you know?
Like even like dating people, like dating girls and shit. You just realize like, oh my god, you don't, your family didn't like go watch movies together, or if you did, it was like the same stupid like two Disney. You know what I mean? Like they just
Yeah.
aren't getting any reference point I'm making, or like, or you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's, but anyway, we could go. That's a whole nother.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
But word, I was just wondering what your thoughts were on revisiting the flicks. But word.
Yeah, no, like like I honestly want to do it more often, but I'm also just like I want to be watching new stuff and take in new shit and have it warp my brain. But I'm also kind of on a kick right now of just like going through like older stuff that I've never seen before. I just watched Demon Pond, this Criterion joint that
Okay.
I'd never seen about it's about this like town in Japan that's like it's like being looked over by like a dragon god, and if they don't ring this bell in the town square every day, it's gonna flood the town. And like it was like
That's
really like
crazy.
I was expecting it to be some like weird campy, or I was expecting it to be some like kind of very serious, scary horror movie, and it was like the exact opposite. It's like this like campy, silly, fun type of like it, it I don't know how to describe it, but it was like it wasn't anything like I expected, and I liked that a lot about it.
Hell yeah.
You know, like I can't think of anything that would have, and I think this is also like it had to have been like the 70s, maybe the early 80s, and it had been out of print for like 40 years, and they just in 2021 restored it and put it out on DVD. You know,
Oh wow.
that's like I'm interested in that type of shit where it's like there's this other joint called Mad God. It's this stop motion animated movie that took the director who made it. He took 30 years to make the movie.
Holy
Like
shit.
like it literally took him 30 years to put the movie out. And it's this like super intricate, detailed, like every single frame of the movie was animated by hand. Like no
I'm sorry. What
computers,
country?
no
Where's the director from? Is that?
I'm pretty sure he's American.
Oh, okay. Where? Oh,
Um
where?
but it's just called Mad God. I think it's on Prime. It's like it's weird and scary and like creepy and like that kind of Nightmare Before Christmas era type of shit. And like I loved it. But like once again, like this is a movie that took him 3 decades to make, and it finally came out. And it's like this one guy just poured all his heart and soul into making this fucking movie, and I don't know. Like I'm really attracted to stuff like that. But then I'm gonna just go back and watch Bebe's Kids for the fucking 25th time.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like because like Bebe's Kids is one of my favorite movies ever.
Oh yeah.
I was just talking to somebody about it
Watch the
earlier.
documentary on it.
No, I've never. There's a documentary on Bebe's Kids.
Yeah. Well, about
I'm
how
watching that shit tonight.
I think it's on Prime. It's mostly about old boy. What's your man? The comedian.
Oh, Robin Harris.
Yeah, Robin. It's mostly about him, but it's about Bebe's Kids too. Like about the whole bit. It turned it into a cartoon, and yeah.
I'm watching that. I'm watching that shit tonight. Yeah, like that. That's so. I'm making dinner and I'm watching that shit tonight. I can't wait.
Wait.
Damn.
Well, shit.
Wow.
It's been hella fun, man. Thank you for having me.
Yo, yeah. No, thank you for coming. This was like I said. This is like I expected greatness and we got greatness.
I hope so.
This was fresh.
Thanks for listening. Shout out to y'all for making it this far. And shout out to all the black people listening too, because y'all really impeccable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell a friend to come through next time. 1.